welcome back to another weekly update video. I'm going to be giving you an update on my portfolio and an insight into the stocks I've been investing in this week. As you can see, Freetrade has just recently released gain and loss on their graphs. I am unsure what it counts at the moment, as it doesn't seem to include previous trades, dividends and free shares as a gain. So my current portfolio value is £804. I have deposited £765, so I'm now around £39 in profit. This works out at just over a 5% return. I currently have a total of 40 holdings and 470 shares. Since the last video, I have added in 1 share of Brewin Dolphin, 4 shares of commercial property, 3 shares of Foresight Solar, 2 shares of GCP Infrastructure, 2 shares of Vodafone, 1 share of Centamin, 1 share of BT, 3 shares of City of London, 4 shares of UK commercial property, 2 shares of Greencoat UK, 1 share of HICL Infrastructure, 1 share of JLEN Enviro, 1 share of Renewables Infrastructure, 1 share of Highland Gold, 7 shares of Vertu, 1 share of BP, and 1 share of FTSE 100. I have some queued orders to add in 4 shares of Vertu, 1 share of HICL Infrastructure, and 3 shares of commercial property. I have queued some new stocks: Merchants, Taylor Wimpey, Tritax Big Box, World Mining, Empric Student Property, and Bluefield. Merchants Investment Trust currently has a dividend yield of 5.06% and has grown over 3% this year. They also have a quarterly dividend payment. Some of their top holdings include Royal Dutch Shell, Imperial Brands, HSBC, British American Tobacco, Standard Life Aberdeen, Legal & General, Barclays, and SSE. The company aims to provide an above-average level of income and income growth, investing mainly in higher-yielding UK companies. This strategy is designed for those investors who require a single investment in a diversified and professionally managed portfolio. Taylor Wimpey plc is a residential developer. The company operates at a local level from 24 regional businesses across the UK. It is a FTSE 100 company and has a current dividend yield of 3.58%. It has 3 dividend payments a year: an interim, a final, and a special. Tritax Big Box is a real estate investment trust focused on investing in logistics facilities in the UK. Its objectives reflect the company's aim of creating value for shareholders. It invests in and manages both standing assets and pre-let forward-funded developments. It is a FTSE 250 company and has a dividend yield of 4.5% and has 4 dividend payments a year. BlackRock World Mining Trust is a FTSE all-share company and has a dividend yield of 5.16%. The investment policy is to provide a diversified investment in mining and metal securities worldwide. While the policy is to invest principally in quoted securities, the investment policy includes investing in royalties derived from the production of metals and minerals as well as physical metals. It has 4 dividend payments a year. It is well diversified across the world in countries such as Canada, UK, Australia, Brazil, Switzerland, Peru, Cyprus, United States, Belgium, and Mexico. Empric Student Property is an internally managed real estate investment trust. The company is engaged in investing in the purpose-built student accommodation in central locations in the university cities and towns in the UK. It owns or contracts approximately 70 assets, over 7,400 beds in approximately 30 cities and towns. It is a FTSE all-share company and currently has a dividend yield of 5.27%. It also has 4 dividend payments a year. Bluefield Solar Income Fund is an investment company which focuses on the acquisition and management of a portfolio of solar energy in the UK. The company's objective is to provide shareholders with an attractive return, principally in the form of regular income distributions. It is a FTSE all-share company and currently has a dividend yield of 5.57%. It also has 4 dividend payments a year and has a special dividend payment as well. When you look at its performance, it has increased by over 29% over 5 years, and in the last year alone has increased by over 9%. So looking over my portfolio, I now have 175 shares in commercial property, 29 shares in Greencoat UK, 56 shares in Asura, 1 share in US corporate bond, 1 share in Coca-Cola, 4 shares in HY corporate bond, 37 shares in Picton, 23 shares in renewables infrastructure, 1 share in AT&T, 1 share in Royal Dutch Shell, 3 shares in Ford, 14 shares in Next Energy, 2 shares in UK Dividend, 3 shares in BP, 15 shares in Civitas Social, 7 shares in GCP Student Living, 3 shares in City of London, 16 shares in Alliance Pharma, 7 shares in HICL Infrastructure, 9 shares in Sequoia, 7 shares in Primary Health, 4 shares in Oriental Income, 12 shares in Sirius Real Estate, 7 shares in JLEN Enviro, 1 share in FTSE 100, 3 shares in Highland Gold, 4 shares in LXI Real Estate, 3 shares in Vodafone, 2 shares in Sainsbury's, 1 share in Secure Income, 1 share in Countryside, 2 shares in BT, 3 shares in Foresight Solar, 4 shares in UK commercial property, 1 share in Brewin Dolphin, 1 share in Legal and General, 7 shares in Vertu, 2 shares in GCP Infrastructure, 2 shares in Centamin, and 3 shares in Lloyds. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel.